Well, Derrick Rose last spoke in early May, telling us he felt no pressure, heard no criticism, and might still return. He didn't, and now, nearly 15 months after tearing his ACL, Rose has still not reached his own goal of being 110%. Rose explained further today on Bulls TV.
When you have an injury like this, it's stages that you have to go through. I'm still going through my stages. I'm not done yet. I'm not a selfish guy at all, but having this injury and knowing what I had to go through and being smart, this is something that I had to be selfish with. I couldn't worry about anyone else but myself and my health.
Okay, well, D. Rose was the big basketball news of the day until the Celtics hired Butler's Brad Stevens to replace Doc Rivers. In 6 seasons as head coach, Stevens and the Bulldogs busted brackets on their way to 2 NCAA title appearances. The 36-year-old Stevens has never played or coached in the NBA. Well, for the second time in 4 days, the Blackhawks retain a core member of this Stanley Cup winning team, signing defenseman Nick Leddy to a 2-year contract. Leddy ranked 3rd among Hawks D-men this season with 6 goals and 12 assists. NHL All-Star teams were announced today. Hawks captain Jonathan Toews named to the 2nd team. And that's about all the love they got. Corey Crawford finished 6th among goalies. Patrick Kane and Duncan Keith both received votes. Pittsburgh's Alex Ovechkin made 1st team right wing, 2nd team at left wing. So explain that, hockey writers. Tracking the cup today to the south side, Patrick Sharp and Brandon Bolig hoisting Lord Stanley in a pregame celebration at the Cell. Both then got a chance to throw out the first pitch before tonight's game against Baltimore. Don't worry, Cubs fans. Sharp, Bolig, and Brian Bickle will be at Wrigley on Friday. The Cup and Coach Q expected on Saturday. No word on if the Cup can hit, because now the White Sox are hurting even more. For just the 3rd time in 15 seasons, Paul Konerko is on the disabled list, sidelined with severe soreness in his back. Pitcher Jesse Crain also on the DL with a right shoulder strain, the same injury that last season sidelined Crain for nearly a month. They did have Sox healthy enough to try and make it 2 straight over the visiting Orioles. Scott Feldman on the mound for the O's, just traded from the Cubs yesterday, so making his Baltimore debut. Sox down 1-0 in the first. How about Adam Dunn? Ties it on an RBI double to center. That would score Alex Rios. Sox down 2-1 in the 5th. Gordon Beckham got to touch the cup before the game, and he hits his first home run. I think that worked out well. We're tied at 2. Hector Santiago pitched 7 strong innings, including 9 Ks. But Matt Thornton on in relief gives up a 2-run double to Chris Davis. That happens a lot. Davis hit his league-leading 32nd homer tonight and now 83 RBI just over halfway through the season. He's the difference tonight. Orioles win 4-2.
It's just one of those, you don't want him up in those situations. If you can do anything you can to keep guys off the bases, and when a guy's hot like that, I don't know if that pitch, Matty threw is all that bad. He got the barrel on it and kept it fair.
Entire season.
Wow, Cubs in Oakland getting it done early. Starlin Castro able to advance from first to second on a Bartolo Colon wild pitch. Then Alfonso Soriano brings him home on a single to left center. Cubs up early in this one, trying to support Matt Garza. They lead 2-0 in the 3rd. The Fire went unbeaten in June, hoping July is just as good as they kick off the month hosting San Jose. Fire down 1-0 in the 36th minute. Dilly Duda gets the centering pass and bounces it into the far corner for the equalizer to tie it at 1 at the break. 47th minute, it's Duca who stops on a dime and feeds Patrick Nyarko for the one-timer to take a 2-1 lead. San Jose would tie it at 2, but in the 84th minute, Mike McGee curls a pass to Chris Rolfe, who slams home the game winner. Fire win 3-2. They are now unbeaten in their last 9 matches. Very impressive run for them, keeping things hot on the soccer field, even though the temperatures aren't hot. It doesn't feel like summer.